Emmeline. So today I'm going to teach you how to make this giant treat basket. And basically there's going to be a whole bunch of different treats in this basket. I'm going to have 2 different types of cupcakes you guys can make. And they're actually both the same flavor, but just kind of like different decorations you guys can do with them. And it's going to be a strawberry cupcake. I've already made a strawberry cupcake video before, so I'll put that link down below. Yeah, so I already made a strawberry video, but I'm going to have the blog for it and stuff. And for this video, I'm going to have like a lot of interaction, I guess you could say, throughout the video. So I'll let you know when you guys can click certain things. That way it'll just bring you directly to either the website where I got the stuff from, or my blog with the recipe and stuff like that, just to make it easier, just so that in the description box there's not a whole bunch of links and it's all confusing and stuff. So this idea was given to me by a subscriber. She left a comment. She asked for a treat basket, basically just with a whole bunch of different things in it, and I thought that was like the coolest idea ever. So like I said, there are going to be 2 different types of cupcakes. I also have something involving Peeps because I am obsessed with Peeps. And the last thing is going to be cookies. So I am finally done rambling and we can get into the video.
So first we're going to start off with some Valentine's Day cookies. So for this, you guys will need 2 piping bags, sprinkles, which are optional, cookie icing, cookie cutters, and some cookie dough. So first, I'm just going to flour down our base, and as you guys can see in the right-hand corner at the bottom, it says click here, so you guys can click there to learn the recipe for the cookie dough that I'm using in this video. So as you guys can see, I'm just rolling out the dough and then flipping it over just to make sure that it doesn't stick to our surface. So you guys can just keep rolling it out until it is a good thickness. And now we can take our cookie cutters and just start to cut out a bunch of hearts. Once you've cut out all your hearts that can fit on that sheet of dough, you can just roll the dough up and then roll it out and just start all over again. So if you guys click that box when I said to click there, then it will tell you guys how long to bake these for, as well as all of the ingredients that I used. So I just took some of my cookie icing, I mixed the red and the white together to make it pink, and I put it inside of a Wilton piping bag. And I just cut off the tip, and now I'm just piping a little border around the heart. And now I'm just filling in the heart so that it is a solid pink heart. And you guys can really get creative with this and do whatever type of decorations you guys want, or use whatever kind of colors you guys want. And if you guys don't have the cookie icing from Wilton, or if you don't want to buy it, you guys can easily make your own royal icing. So you guys can probably find that anywhere on the internet. So for my next cookie, I just decided to do a bunch of polka dots. And for some reason, this red cookie icing was a little bit more liquidy than the other one, so it kind of ran a little bit, but it's totally okay because it still looks adorable. So now for my last cookie, I'm just kind of going to do the same thing that I did to the first cookie, which is just put a border around the heart and then fill it in. And now I'm going to start to put some polka dots onto the pink. this next treat is super easy to make. So for this, you will need some cute little bags. You will also need some ribbon, a lollipop stick, and Peep hearts. So right now, I'm just taking these Peep hearts and I'm taking the red one and I'm just going to put it through the lollipop stick. Now I'm going to take this bigger pink heart and I'm just going to do the same thing, put it through the lollipop stick. So as you guys can tell, that was super easy to do, it took no time. And now I'm just putting it into this cute little bag, which I got from Michael's. And now I'm just tying it up and I'm going to add some ribbon to the bottom just to seal it. So this next treat is definitely my favorite one. I think it came out so cute. So for this, you'll need strawberry cake, which I will give you guys the recipe. You will also need a piping bag, mason jar, cookie cutters, tape, glue, scissors, a knife, and some printouts. So now we can just take our cake and we can cut out a circle that will fit into our mason jar. And as you guys can see in the bottom corner, it says click here. So you guys can click there to learn the strawberry recipe that I use for this cake. So now I'm just taking our cupcake, well the cake, and I'm just putting it into the bottom of the mason jar. And now I'm just taking a piping bag with pink frosting and I just cut off the tip and we are just going to swirl some of the frosting into the glass mason jar. Okay, so now we are going to take our other piece of cake, and this one I colored red, and we are just going to cut out another circle that would fit into the mason jar, and we can pop that piece of cake out and we can just put it back into our mason jar. Now we can take our piping bag and just make another swirl of frosting. So if you guys want to make this cupcake on the right that has the hearts, you just need to take your two cookie cutters, which are in heart shapes. One is big and one is small, and you can just begin by cutting out a heart. Once you have your hearts cut out, you can place them on top of the mason jar. So for this next part, we're going to need this printout. So if you guys click where it says click here, it will bring you to this printable page you guys can print. And we're going to take the top of the mason jar and we're just going to start by cutting out this circle. Once you have your circle cut out, as you guys can see, it's still a little small for the top of the jar. So we're going to take a piece of paper, and this is like a purple color, it looks kind of brown on the camera, and we're just going to trace out this circle with a pencil and then we can cut it out. So once you have these two pieces cut out, you can take double-sided tape or you can take a glue stick and just kind of put these two pieces together. So once those two pieces are together, we can add some double-sided tape or glue onto our mason jar lid, and we can just put the piece of paper on top of it. Now we can put our lid on top of our mason jar and just screw it on top. So last but not least are these two adorable cupcakes, and for this you will also need the same piping bag that we used before for our mason jar, a heart cookie cutter, two cupcakes, sprinkles, and a knife. So first we're going to take our cupcakes and just take a knife and we're just going to cut off very carefully the top of the cupcake. Make sure that you try to make this as even as possible. Now I'm just taking a heart cookie cutter and I'm going to cut out a heart on the tops of the cupcake. Now we can take our piping bag and just make a very flat swirl of frosting on top of the cupcake. So since this is the red cupcake, we can take the red top and just put it on top of the frosting. And now I'm just doing the same thing with the pink cupcake. So now you guys can add sprinkles into the center of the heart if you want. I'm also going to show you guys something else that you guys can do with these. And if you guys want to learn how to make homemade sprinkles, you guys can click where it says click here. So you guys can also take the heart and just put it into the opposite color cupcake. So the red heart on the pink cupcake and the pink heart on the red cupcake. This is probably my favorite and I think it just looks so cute together. So now to make this a treat basket, I just took this basket which I got from Target and I took some of this heart tissue paper and I just put it inside the basket and I just added all of the treats inside and I think it looks so cute and it would be perfect for any of your Valentines.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to see if you guys end up making any of these treats. It was so much fun to make, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have an amazing week and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!